Hello readers and writers, I'm Jennifer, but professionally I go by Carmela. If you can hear the raspiness in my voice, it is because I'm recovering from a cold. I've had it for about a week now, and today I am feeling much better and more like myself, but I still have that bit of a raspiness to my throat, or dryness to my throat, which is making my voice sound this way. Anyway, today is December 31st. It is the last day of 2024. So I thought I'd make a video just kind of documenting my day, and it's actually much later on in the day. I think it's about noon. So I'm starting my day later than I normally do. Earlier I washed my hair, and that's a production. And I did some skincare and just kind of focus a little bit more on myself because like I said, I've been sick for a week and just have not been feeling good. So I wanted to take a little me time. But I figured that I would use the rest of the day to write. I have some short stories to edit. I sent one of my short scripts to a friend yesterday, and she gave me some really good feedback. So I'm gonna make those edits and then probably send that script to a competition or a screenwriting competition. It closes later today. I also want to go to the grocery store just to pick up a few things and maybe go to Barnes & Noble. It's on the way to the grocery store, but I don't know. But right now I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get a coffee, and I will talk to you once I have my beverage. I got myself a matcha. I haven't had a matcha in a long time. So I thought, why not? It's pretty good. I didn't get anything added to it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and drive to Barnes & Noble and then go to the grocery store and then get back home so I can finish my short script. While I'm driving, I'm currently listening to Wind and Truth by Brandon Sanderson. It's been a while since I've read that series. I was thinking of rereading it, but then the new book came out and I was just like, well, I remember enough, and I pretty much do. It's definitely a slow start, but I'm listening to it on Audible. I want to someday buy all the books and read them, but because I had started the series, my hand's like massive. But because I had started the series listening to an Audible, I thought I would just listen to Wind and Truth, or I've continued to listen to this series and listen to Wind and Truth also on Audible. Right now I'm just waiting on a light and gonna get on the freeway, but I'm gonna get back to listening to my book, and I will talk to you when I get to Barnes & Noble. I decided to go to the grocery store first just to pick up a few things. I don't really know what I want, which is not good, because when I go to the grocery store and I don't know what I want, I tend to buy things that I don't need but will eventually eat anyway. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store, then go to Barnes & Noble and head home. So I will talk to you in a bit. Okay, let me show you what I bought. Too much stuff, but I think tomorrow most places are closed, so it's probably best I have a little bit of extra stuff just in case I get hungry. So I looked for eggs and they didn't have any. I think it's because of the bird flu. So I'll probably just make myself some protein pancakes. So I have these. I like to put them on the pan and pour them on top, or heat them up and then pour them on top of my pancake, my protein pancake, and it's delicious. And I made some soup yesterday, and I thought, maybe some sourdough bread would be delicious with it. So I'll put some sourdough, or eat some sourdough with it. And then I have, this is why I came here, because I've been having a craving for some cookies, but I wanted these, because I think they're supposed to be healthier for you, but they're tasty, I like them. So I'll make these. I got bananas. So to make those protein pancakes, I take a half a banana, but being I don't have an egg, I'll probably just use water and then my protein powder, or I can even put oatmeal in it and mix it all up, put it on the frying pan, and it is good. And then some halibut. This is my favorite fish. I love halibut. And I went by the chicken. They actually did have chicken, again, because of the bird flu. When I came here a couple days ago, they had no chicken. But I saw they were putting out chicken, but I feel like eating halibut. So that's what I will do. And then this is what I use for my coffee. I like this brand. I drink their milk too. I don't usually drink milk that is from a cow. I prefer either coconut or some kind of nut milk. This one I think is, what is this one? This is oat milk. And then I have a yam, just one. This is also why I came here. I was out of this, and make sure it's not even, that it's not open. Yeah, it's not open. This is my favorite, I guess, cashew butter. I like peanut butter, but I prefer cashew butter. I just like the texture better. And then, of course, some limes for the fish. And then they always have buy two for $5 of avocado. So I have some avocados, which are delicious, and I eat them frequently. They're healthy for you, and most of the time they're delicious. Sometimes you'll get an avocado that is not so good, but most of the time I think that I've eaten avocados that are pretty tasty. So now I'm just going to put all this back. Pull my hair out. Alright, here we go. Okay. Put my food on the passenger side seat. Now I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble. It's kind of hot outside, but I think my food should be fine in the car. I'm not gonna be in Barnes & Noble long. I don't even know if I'm gonna get anything. Just kind of browse and then get home. Right now, the stores are really crowded, and so is the road. I'm assuming people are just probably having parties and getting groceries too, because the stores will be closed. So they want to make sure they have food and goodies in the house for tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over there right now and finish what's left of my matcha and listen to more Wind and Truth. Yep. All right, I will talk to you when I get to Barnes & Noble. I made it to Barnes & Noble. Yay. So I am actually really excited because I have not been to Barnes & Noble in, sorry. At least that cough sounds better than it did earlier. I have not been to Barnes & Noble in a few months. I actually haven't bought any new books. Oh, no, that's not true. I ordered a graphic novel and a book that I have, it's still in its packaging. I actually wanted to open it in a video. Maybe I'll open it today. And I have dog fur in my mouth, courtesy of Siberian Huskies. So yes, I've ordered some books online from Amazon that is sitting on my desk currently. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble and see what they have, and then I will let you know if I bought anything. So I didn't end up getting any books. The line was super long. I was very surprised, but also happy that people are buying books. So yeah. But anyway, I did take some video of books that I potentially want to purchase. I tend to buy most of my books either on Audible or for my Kindle. And then if I really, really, really love the book, I'll buy a physical copy. There's room on my bookshelf currently, but I don't want to purchase books that I'm probably not going to reread, if that makes sense. Because otherwise it's just sitting there taking up space. So I'd rather first read it, see if I like it, and then buy that physical copy. Right now I'm currently listening to Wind and Truth, and I'm finishing a few books on my Kindle. One of them I'm just about done, and it was really weird that I can't even remember the name of it. It's pretty bad. I'll actually insert it right here. So far, the book, I can't remember the title, is okay. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm going to continue. I think there's one more book in the series. I don't know if it continues with the same characters, but I am kind of over the series. The first book I enjoyed much more than the second, but yeah, once I finish it, I'm probably going to just pivot over to something completely different. I really want to read, which is weird for me because I primarily read fantasy or romance, or what's it called, romantasy. But I really want to read I want to read a rom-com. I know, it's weird for me. It pivots more towards the rom-coms from the 90s and the 80s. They resonate, at least with me, more so than any of the other current rom-coms that are out there. If they're even considered rom-coms, I think they are. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on about books. I'm gonna go home now and put away my groceries because it is hot in here in the car. So yeah, I will chat with you when I get back to my house. I decided that I want Chipotle. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a bowl, a chicken bowl, or maybe I'll do like half chicken, half steak. But I will show you what I get. So the script I'm editing is the same script that I submitted to, let's see, what competition or screenwriting competition did I submit to last week? Filmatic Horror Screenwriting Awards. I submitted that on the 20th. So it's the same screenplay or short script that I'm working on right now, or editing, that I sent to that competition. Sorry. The competition that I want to enter tonight, sorry, I should be prepared and have all this stuff written down, but this one's kind of a last minute submission. I don't know why I didn't think about submitting to this one earlier. Maybe because I wasn't sure if the script that I'm editing is something that I want to send out to several different competitions. Usually I like to send it out to maybe just one, just to see how it does, and then write another one and send to another competition. But because I couldn't finish any of my other ones, this is the only completed script that's had eyes on it that I feel comfortable submitting, if that makes sense. So this one is called Short Films. And let's see what the rules say. So it says we recommend scripts be between 2 to 30 pages. So right now my script is at 5 pages, not including the cover, but I believe they removed that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those edits. Let me read to you what my friend suggested. So the suggestions my friend made when she read the script last night, let's see. She said the premise seems clear, which is good. She mentioned that the first action lines are very descriptive in comparison to the rest of the script, which I hadn't really noticed until she pointed out. So I think I'm going to go back in and add a bit more details to the rest of the script, just because I really like the beginning. I feel that it's a great first image of the world that my characters live in, and the description of my main character's physique, with the way her body is just kind of shriveled and eaten up by her substance abuse, I feel is important to the story. So rather than taking away, I'd rather add. At the end of the script, my character's brother makes a comment, and it ends after that. My friend recommends that I be a bit more descriptive, more visual with the ending. So those are the suggestions that I received. I think they're excellent suggestions, and I'm going to go ahead and make those changes right now on my script, and then send it off and see how it does. And I am finished submitting my script. I sent it to Screencraft Short Film Screenplay Competition, and yeah. So far I've sent that script, my 5-page script, or the body horror script I should say, to 2 competitions. What was it, a couple weeks ago I sent it to Filmatic Horror Screenplay Awards, and then yeah, today. So I will definitely let you know how it does and if it places. In the meantime, I will start working on some additional short scripts, because there are more short competitions or short film competitions that will be opening up in the next couple of months. And I also have a pilot I'm working on that I've been working on for some time, and I am so close to finishing it, but it still needs a lot of work. And so does my voice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading this book because I am still planning on writing some short horror, and I'm getting some inspiration from this book. And I also still plan on writing a literary vampire story. So this is why I don't finish my projects, or why it takes me a long time to finish my projects, because I'm always jumping around from project to project to project to project. I need to stop. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what projects you're currently working on or want to work on. If you're going to submit to screenwriting competitions, what you think of screenwriting competitions. I know not everybody likes them. They're expensive, and I mean, I don't even know if this will get me any opportunities. I went to Austin and I had a good time, but so far I haven't really had any agency exposure, or if I have, I don't know, and no one's contacted me. I actually did receive an email from, what's his name? Here it is. So I received an email from, what's his name? Pedro Cora. And I guess he is the producer of HBO Max's My Dead Dad. I don't have HBO, so I haven't watched it. But I don't know. I emailed him back because he was asking for a, what's it called? A concept trailer for my my digital series that I submitted to Austin Film Festival, and I was a finalist there. But I don't have a concept trailer, and I don't really have the means to make it. To do that, I have to hire actors and have a whole film crew. I actually did ask a friend of mine if she'd be able to help me, and we're supposed to talk about it in the next few weeks. So maybe I'll be able to get a concept trailer, but I want to be truthful and not lead people on and give them false hope. So I told him that I do not have what he's seeking, but that I might be able to produce one in the future with a friend, and offered to send him other information or other material regarding my web series. But I've not heard back from him, so I don't know if he's just busy with his own projects, or if that was just kind of his only question, and if I don't have what he needs, then I'm never going to hear from him again, which is just kind of how it goes. Anyway, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I'm going to go ahead and finish my tea. It's already cold. Might make myself some more tea. And get to reading some more of this book. I hope to see you in the new year and with new videos about screenwriting and screenwriting tips. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see regarding screenwriting or books. I know I haven't really done a whole lot of videos regarding the books I read. I honestly don't read as much as I'd like. I have a tendency to start books just like my writing and then move on to a different book. Unless I'm completely just captivated with the story, I usually don't finish. I'm usually not just reading one book at a time. I'm usually reading at least 3 or 4 books or listening to books. And then I also read screenplays. I read a lot of screenplays. So if you're interested in where I get my screenplays, or where I find these screenplays, or what screenplays are best for beginner screenwriters, or if you're just looking for a particular screenplay, just let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my reading. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the new year. Goodbye.